And we are live. Welcome, 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 everyone. Much love, much blessings, much abundance, good energy, goodbye for everyone, guys. We are back again because Manny really loves doing live. He loves sharing all his amazing information and knowledge and finding and tests. So, what is cool about these lives, guys, is that we are testing things and finding out many things together with you. So you are witnessing all the amazing tests that we are doing. Now, Manny, are you going to record yourself too?
In this particular case, no. There because what I'm going to do is I'm going to share what I'm going to do to update our drinking water in our jugs. So changing the frequencies of the water. So first, I want to say congratulations to the Hydration Angel for hitting 4,000 followers.
Thank you so much.
You guys
and
are
thank
awesome.
you guys. And this is a team effort we're doing
Yes.
here. Hopefully our teammates wanna join us in the future as well. I know
Yes.
everybody's busy, they have their lives to live, but
Lots of information, lots of methods to help update one's life. Yes.
so
Compassion.
thank you guys for the love and support. That's why we're here, because of you, and because of you we reach out 4,000 followers today. So that is amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so if you guys have any special request, probably we do have your favorite brand of water here. Many can also test it live. So please give us some heart, some love, and share this live so other people can see it. And this platform lets other people know this is important. And this is about the water that you drink, about the bottled water that you buy, all the money you're spending, and what's inside those waters, right?
Yes, indeed. So what I'm looking for is the recipe, and I don't know why I cannot find my little recipe. Where is my recipe?
So what are you guys watching from? Just let us know.
Oh, nope.
Last night we didn't come live because we went to try an intro to Aikido, and we have very good friends who are black belts into this, art. I would call it an art or discipline, and they are super, super amazing and very awesome explaining to us the beauty.
Yes. Yes, we were enjoying our keto class. We was learning a lot, and I am apologetic. Oh well.
What do you need?
I'll just wing it.
What do you need?
There was a website that I thought I had a screenshot.
What does it say? What's it about?
It's about uh, that's the interesting stuff.
Okay, it's a secret. Okay. Anyhow,
Yes.
guys, I don't know what he is testing tonight. I really don't know. He is just um, a mystery. He's still looking for his item. So, what are you guys watching from? In the meantime, while Manny is looking for something, I'm going to say hello, Mr. Optex. Welcome, welcome. Where are you watching from? Hopefully, we can share some value to you. Jacob, welcome. Lorena Contreras, welcome. David Livingston, welcome. Nice to have you here. Keeping it clean. Blazer, Mommy Yacht, and Free. Thank you guys for watching. We usually come live around 7:30, but today we decided to do this earlier.
Okay.
Hopefully, Manny can get across all his amazing information.
Yes.
New York City's in the house. Awesome.
New York City?
Awesome. Yep, New York City.
New York City. Whoa! All into the East Coast. Boom.
Thank you so much for the rose. Woo, that's so awesome. Thank you. We're celebrating 4,000 followers today, guys. That's
Yes.
super amazing.
Yes. So, but
Sell me 3 gallons as soon as possible. We can hook you up with the water. Let me make sure that you follow me and follow you back. We don't sell water, guys. This is very important for you guys to know. We share and educate about what's going on with the tap water, bottled water. I see videos talking about spring waters, guys. Well, we had been to spring waters and we had tested out.
Oh.
And to me, it's a little bit disappointing because it's another way to trick you guys. One of the closest springs that we have to San Diego.
Oh yeah, you want me to
is
test this?
Carlsbad. 1 second, hon. It's Carlsbad water, which is over here at the front. Show it to them. This is one of the closest springs, natural springs that we have to San Diego, California. And we tested out not only the bottled version, we also tested at the facility, guys. We did grab it. We checked the pH. We checked a lot of stuff, and we were so disappointed. So what we want to do, guys, the water that we actually drink is from, yes, we use the tap water as a source, but we do not drink it straight out from the tap. What we do is we add filters first, and then it goes through our medical ISO system.
Yes.
So that's what we do, guys. We wouldn't drink it straight out from tap. We would not cook our soups, our pasta, our rice straight out from tap water. We won't even bathe straight out from tap water, because tap water has so many contaminants. And when you bathe, when you shower, when you brush your teeth, these contaminants are coming in contact with your body, guys. Your skin is like a sponge. You are going to absorb all those chemicals. So we have a beautiful filter for the shower. So funny enough, so if you guys want to change the water from home, guys, you don't have to travel to France where the miracle waters are. You don't have to travel to Mexico, Germany, India, China. Is the other one's in Australia?
Australia.
How many places in total that has the miracle waters around the world? So like 5 or 6?
6.
6 places. Guys, you don't have to travel across the world just to have one drop of those amazing waters. You can have this at home, thanks to technology, guys. A lot of people don't believe in miracles. Well, you can believe whatever you want, but what we have is also thanks to amazing people, scientists, researchers,
Science!
And we have the medical ionizer that will allow you to make these amazing waters at home. So if you're ready, if you really want to change I almost said a bad word. If you're ready to change the water at home and make it better, if you don't want to break your back going to the store and carrying those heavy plastic containers, the 5-gallon drum, that's too heavy. Please reach out to me, my Instagram account. Here you go, guys. Hydration_angel. That's my Instagram account.
Yep.
Here for our Facebook and YouTube fam. That is the fastest way to reach out to me, guys, because I am super blessed to have so many messages and notifications on TikTok. You guys are a real blessing. But at the same time, if you want to get assistance faster, this is a shortcut. Also, Please help me support this amazing man, the Alkalized Man on TikTok. That's his account. So he is here sharing some information. So I'm super grateful for his assistance. Okay, guys. So let us know also, where are you from right now? Where are you watching from? I'm going to be reading your comments. So this is a very interactive live.
And also from here as well.
Many can read your questions as well, guys. If you have any special requests, we do have some brands here. We have a lot. And the funniest thing is we do not drink these waters. These waters are so we can test them out for you. Yeah. We just buy them so you can see it. We have the devices. We have the oxidation antioxidants meter. We have the minerals conductivity tester. We also have some pH drops. Last night somebody was requesting the TDS tester. We hadn't tried it out yet, but maybe eventually. It's not a very expensive. Yeah, go ahead. So before Manny starts, I'm gonna say hello, guys. Welcome for staying here. Thank you so much for staying here. Welcome to join us.
Yes.
Yeah, we do not drink tap water straight up, guys. So Lifetime Dreams, please make sure to stay in touch. We can help you. And I promise you, people get freaked out because the system that we have is not, they think it's they think it's a filtration system. Is beyond filtration system, but we do help you out to make sure your water is clean. No worries.
Oh yes. So what today's live is about is changing the frequencies, and there's a few methods of changing your frequencies, and it gets into physical but also psychological. And you probably have noticed what I'm doing here. What I'm actually doing is I am cleaning this bottle. I had a calcium deposits, a calcium buildup in the bottle, and I'm using citric acid to remove the calcium buildup.
But this is not just any citric acid. This is a special one.
This is real citric acid from fruit. You probably don't know this. A lot of the citric acid that you find in your food, especially from the grocery store, it's actually made from black mold. And the way they make citric acid with black mold is they use cornstarch. So even citric acid is made from corn, which corn is a GMO. Here in the US, corn is one of the highest producing GMO products in our nation. In other nations, it is banned because Monsanto is not exactly blessed or welcomed in these other places. So far that we know.
Yeah, so
Mexico, I think it's the same thing.
we're very grateful because on this platform we can say a little bit more than I would like to. Hopefully my account won't be banned for saying things that some people's not best interests are. So keep that in mind.
Yes, better.
But yeah, he is correct. There are many, many chemicals that we use here in the US that are banned in Europe.
Yellow 5, blue 5, red 40, food coloring, natural flavoring, not allowed.
How about high fructose corn syrup?
High fructose corn syrup is not allowed. Why? Because it's GMO, man. It's high fructose corn syrup. Come on, you're doubling up the situation. So when you go and drink sodas in the US, you have high fructose corn syrup.
Just read the label, guys.
But if you go to Mexico, you go to a Pepsi or a Coke, first thing you'll notice is water and sugar. Not high fructose corn syrup, but sugar. Because high fructose corn syrup is banned around the world, except for some odd reason, the US.
I am from Ecuador, and I think they have high fructose corn syrup in Ecuador.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
Yeah. But anyhow, let's go straight up to the test. Many
Yes.
have some brands. Some people were making some requests, and we are reading your comments, guys. Somebody was asking me about Crystal Geyser. That is awesome. That is a brand new bottle.
So let me see. So today's topic is mostly about changing the frequencies, and I will have some concepts and principles that actually goes into the physical. And in the same note, I will be updating this jug using some methods that will alter the frequencies of the water. And what we also will do, we'll talk about a couple of subjects that deals with changing the frequencies within yourself, but also what you can consume that changes the frequencies and other things. Because those who are energy sensitive, this is some good information. And those who are wondering what the hell you're talking about, this will hopefully, with the information I will provide, will start making a little bit more sense, especially those who are spiritual, because spirituality is based on the sensitivity of frequencies. So some people, or there are some things that doesn't have like this beautiful transition, like be spiritual, just pray to God and meditate. Yeah, that's good. But there's also something behind it that you also have to do that enhances the praying and the meditation. There's also methods where, depending on what you consume, can also alter your mind. There's other things where your mind starts altering your body, and then when you eat certain things or consume certain things, it enhances the situation going on in your body. So I'll go through some of this stuff, and some of these topics, I'm planning to make like an edited video. I mean, like the concept of water and frequencies. That one is going to be big, because if you haven't noticed, the planet is about 70 to 75% water. We have about 70, but we also have water along the the bodies of the lands, whatever. But also they're finding water underneath the land. Obviously, you got aquifers, but even deeper than aquifers. And that leads towards heavy water. So that also gets into a whole new discussion too. So the planet is 70 to 75% water. Our foods are 70 to 75% water. And us, we're about 70 to 75% water. So there's a connection. And we are beings on Earth, and we are designed based on the basic concepts of Earth. So we are also in the same concepts of frequencies. And we were talking about this earlier, where we was talking to some friends yesterday, and there are people called breatharians. There are some people that do not eat nor drink for years. There are also some people who are obviously raw vegans. Then you have others who are vegans, which they eat vegan type products, but also some of their vegan products are also processed. Then you have your vegetarians, which your vegetarians also kind of branch over to keto, paleo, different eating methods. And then you got your the SAD method, which is the standard American diet. And the standard American diet is pretty much like the food pyramid, where you have a lot of your insulin spiking foods at the bottom of the chart. And as you build towards to the top is your sugar, which spikes your insulin like crazy. So it's a standard American diet. So we'll talk very, very little about that in some basic concepts. So what I'm also going to provide is, let me see, I will use this as because we're big into water and food and other things like that. I'm going to use this, and I'm going to use this, and I'm going to use this. So I will put these guys away. Oh, and also I will talk about this. So let me put these guys away. All right. And go with some basic concepts here and there. So let me put this down, and I'll try and make this semi-quick. And talk about these type of things. So we'll go to the physical. How to change the frequencies of the physical. If you guys are familiar with Dr. Joe Dispenza, he goes into this topic very, very, very well. And if there are certain things you do not like, either mental, physical, or environmental, and conditions, your life conditions, there's one thing you have to really look into: your thoughts. Your thoughts govern your reality. Your thoughts govern what happens in your body. Your thoughts governs what's going on outside your body. Your thoughts also govern your social network, your environment. So your thoughts has a lot of control. And we can talk about affirmations, you can talk about manifestations, you can talk about prayer, you can talk about different types of religions, all these type of things. And all these type of things are supposed to help you in your thoughts. The one thing you have control is your thoughts and your emotions. And even that has its little thing too. So if you're able to control your thoughts will help control your emotions. Your emotions, depending on your thoughts, will have a body reaction. So if you are in despair, distress, fear, extremely concerned, worry, we can go with that. You start having negative thoughts. Now, I started off with an emotion. So when you're in these particular emotions, it starts to trigger a particular type of thought because you're associating that thought to that emotion. And that emotion is actually, raising your stress. Your cortisol goes up. That means your cholesterol goes up. That means your blood pressure starts to go up. That also means your metabolism goes down. And also your muscle starts to clinch. It starts to clinch and starts making like little knots. So if you have a knot along your back, that means you're stressed. If you're having some problems with the bathroom, that's because you're stressed. If you're having some dis-ease, you're stressed. There's all these different things that are stressing you out. And through your stress, your body's reacting to that emotion. Now, how do you change that? Well, that's a very good question. How do you change your body as well as your environment? Start from here. Here you have a little bit of control. But here, you have more control. How do you start this? And this is the crazy part. When you have certain thoughts, your body reacts to that. So if you have, when you have a collection of negative thoughts, your body responds to those negative thoughts. Those thoughts raises their cortisol, and when it's going through this for a long period of time, your body starts to develop muscle memory. Muscle memory. So when you do an action, this is like with martial arts or tailoring a physical skill like cooking, cutting, assembly lines. Oh, especially those who are assembly lines and cooks, when they're making the same thing over and over and over, they get faster, and they start cutting like little corners, which makes them even more faster. And they start developing these amazing skills, like amazing people. When you look at the amazing people, like roofers, or those who are carrying lots of bricks from one place to another, they start developing muscle memory because their muscles are being developed to do that particular task, and they're developing their minds to try to make it faster, so they don't have to spend so much time on it. So they start developing all these different skills. That's because of muscle memory. So if your muscles, your body is memorizing the negative thoughts, and this is where it gets into another kicker. There are times you're just trotting along, not even thinking you're not thinking about anything, you're just moving along, no big deal. And all of a sudden you just feel this particular emotion. You're like, okay, what was that? And then all of a sudden you start having a triggered thought, because that emotion triggers a particular thought, and then all of a sudden you're in despair. It's like, what was that? What was that? And you start feeling fear or whatever the emotion is. So to change that, you need to change this. And this is where it gets into another kicker. For some odd reason, if you guys haven't noticed, did you know we believe the negative more than the positive? Ain't that some garbage? We want to be happy, so we want to have all these positive thoughts, but then when somebody says something negative, we actually start to believe it instead of what we just was thinking positively. What the heck is up with that? I call those lies. Because you should be happy. You deserve to be happy. You should have all the positive thoughts in the world. And with all those positive thoughts, it starts to do beautiful things to your body. But if you have more belief on those negative thoughts, then I would say you have to check. Is that negative thought true? Is it true? I can guarantee 99.99% it is a false. It is a false. So do not believe that negative thought. And I give you another kicker.
It is a spiritual warfare because
we
are attacked by it.
Hip hop cannot stop that. You said you have a question. What's your question? Hip hop cannot stop. We'll get into that. I'll hit it real quick. Water carries messages. There's a lot to it. So when I've been going with your thoughts, in your head, you have your brain. Your brain is about almost 80% water, fat and water, with a lot of electrical impulses. And since your head is also what's also surrounding the brain is water. So when you're having those thoughts, those neurons are firing, they emit a particular frequency. That frequency is translated into the water. And since your blood is pumping, that information is being pumped through your body. So hip hop, what is your question?
Someone said they don't like tap water.
Oh, yes.
But tap water is regulated, guys. Bottled water is not.
Yes. And this is also one other crazy part. Just the whole concept of that water is a messenger. So in our tap water, because it goes through multiple turns and bends in the water system, the water pipes and whatnot, and also the way it's being treated, it's also disturbing them out of the water. So the tap water itself also has a lot of negative messages. And when you drink that, you're absorbing some of that negative information. Drugs, pharmaceutical drugs, have a lot of negative information. The chlorine has negative information. All the different chemicals that react negatively to our bodies is also a negative message. Let me see. Yes, so we pay for the tap water, so it's our responsibility to do what we can to clean our tap water, because even these store information, and that's why I got this one. Can you see that? Yeah, this one has a very strong message, a very, very, very strong message, and this is the one that I'm mostly concerned with. Is that message. So if you're trying to improve your health and you're trying to do good for yourself and you're trying to have positive thoughts, that message doesn't exactly help. And then underneath, well, what does it say over here? Oh yeah, down here. Murder. Well, why you want to put that on? Why you want to put that on the can, man? Why you want to put that on the can? Murder your thirst. So you got death and murder. I don't like it. I don't like it. And then you got some skull. Yeah, whatever. There's a lot of things that happen to water. There's a lot of scientists that still do not understand water, because water has so many applications. It's ice, it's a solid, it's a gas, steam, it's a liquid. The liquid itself can cut steel. The liquid itself can cut platinum. The liquid itself can destroy, well, yeah, a liquid itself can destroy a mountain. A liquid itself can also take away land. Water is so powerful, we don't even think about it. But the water in our bodies are as powerful or more powerful. They say God has created us in his image. There's a lot of truth behind it, because in multiple documentation, even the Bible, God is love. Love is a frequency. Gratitude is a frequency. So when you are in gratitude, you are actually transmitting a positive frequency. When you are in love, and someone can see, like, this is the cool part. So when you're in gratitude, people can see that you're in gratitude. When you are in love, people can see that you're in love. When you're angry, people can sense you're angry. They can see your anger. When someone is depressed, they can see your depression, and they can also feel your depression. And the craziest part is, we're all antennas. So if you're walking in the crowd and you do not have positive thoughts, You can just walk by somebody and all of a sudden receive a negative thought. It's crazy because we're picking up somebody's thoughts. If that thought just came out of nowhere, that wasn't your thought. That was somebody else's. You just received it. That's why it's a lie. Even the thoughts that you have about yourself, it's still a lie. Like Evelyn said before, it's a spiritual warfare. And now, going for with current times, there's a lot of things that are very negative. That's supposed to change your frequency. Don't do it. Think about positive things. Be in gratitude. Think about it. You have 2 arms, you have 2 legs, you got all your fingers, you have all your toes, you have 2 eyes, 1 nose, and you can speak and you have all your teeth or whichever. Thank God. There are others, I'm not saying anything bad, they're in a different condition. But even some people in a different condition, they have heightened senses or other skill sets that outperform other people. So there's a balance. Like there are some individuals that have a dire physical condition, but they're like the happiest people. Or some people, they don't have all the money in the world, but they're extremely happy. But you got some people with all the money in the world, and they're freaking miserable because they think someone's going to steal their money. So all these different things, all these different situations, it's all about here. And when you start going through like personal development and other things, with all the information that's out there, it all comes down to one thing: your thoughts. This is the only thing you have control over. Now, so let me go with how controlling this will actually help this. So if you have positive thoughts, those positive thoughts starts to alter the emotion. So if you're thinking gratifying and loving and amazement type thoughts, that transfers into your body. Your body starts to lower stress. All of a sudden, your metabolism starts to go up at a nice, balanced, harmonious state. When you eat foods, it gets processed very nicely because it's not stressed. And then you go to the bathroom and let go of the toxins. Also, because of positive thoughts, you want to do more outdoor type activities. So you start going outdoors more. You start socializing more. You start connecting with beautiful people. When you're in misery, you kind of like detach from other people. You try to be more recluse. And when you're becoming more recluse, it just festers and festers and festers and festers into something more negative, and it starts to concentrate. The only way for people who are depressed have to get out of that zone and start to connect, but also, this is where it gets into the other physical part. It's what you consume as well. Because if you're like a very positive person, you're like feeling all this good energy, you start making better choices, such as what you're going to eat. Even some of the bad food you eat, you process it better. But if you're in depression or you're in negative thoughts, then the foods you eat is more towards the processed foods because they make you feel better. And then your metabolism is, because of the stress, your metabolism drops down and you're gaining weight. Why are you gaining weight? Well, the question is, how much stress are you going through? What has influenced your thoughts? Your job, the traffic, somebody, some loved ones, a fight with somebody, or you're just straight up pissed off. Who knows? Or society type stuff. There's multiple things that's going to hit you, but it keeps going straight to here. So by having positive thoughts, you start to change your frequency. And as you change your water's frequency, you're changing your body's frequency. And when you start to consume good quality things, this is not good quality. You think this is good quality. You think this is good quality. Yes, it's not contributing to the plastic islands that's around the world, but I still have a problem with this. And then Evelyn found a video that explains, supposedly it's a commercial, where they're doing rituals in the warehouse that's not all that pleasant. So I'll never, ever, ever, ever drink this. Now, let me go towards the science of things. If you guys don't know this book, this is an awesome book. The Hidden Messages of Water. This goes into the aspect of the scientist, what was his name? Masaru Emoto, or Dr. Emoto. He would take multiple samples of water around the world, and he would freeze it, and then see if it develops a particular crystal. Because his theory was, if you freeze water, because water is a messenger, it will probably produce something. So if it's positive, it will produce something beautiful. But if it's negative, it will produce something horrendous or not produce anything at all. I'll give you like some pictures. Ooh, this is gonna be nice. So what I have here is some negative, but also something beautiful. So let me go with, I'll go with this one first. This one is love and gratitude. So what he did was he will get some water, and then he'll write a message on the bottle or the container, and then he will take that sample, then freeze it and put it in a microscope. And the first one of the first images is love and gratitude. Look how beautiful that water crystal is. It's like snow. It's like snow. But check this out. Let me go to, I'll give you some more positive ones, even in different languages. Here we have thank you in Japanese, obviously the author is Japanese, and then you have thank you in other languages, and they create different types of crystals. They got one in thank you in English. Look at that one. That's pretty cool. I say thank you. Thank you, guys. Hopefully you guys like this information. Please smash that screen. I got more stuff to show you. And the more you smash that screen, the more loves you put on the screen, and more that TikTok and social media, they get more people in. Okay, so you have danke, which is German for thank you. You have merci, French. You have thank you in Chinese. Look at all these thank yous. Thank you in Korean.
How do you say thank you in Chinese? 谢谢. You know how to say
it. 谢谢. And then you got grazie in Italian.
Grazie.
Look at Korean, man. Korean is like 5 or 6 swords spreading out. I mean, that's cool, man. Okay, now what happens when things get negative? Let me show you something that gets negative. The first one, you fool in Japanese. Look at that. Those looks like a dark hole. It's swirling around, and there's darkness in the middle. Then you have you fool in English. It's just all spread out, you know? Then you got, well, you make me sick. It looks like puke. Yeah? See? And then you got the angel, which is surrounded by multiple crystals. And then you got the other word. The devil guy. At the bottom. It looks like a black hole. Yeah. So water knows. Water knows. Because water knows, you have water in your body. So the water in your body knows. It knows. And God created you with love. Your body loves you, so you should have loving thoughts. Because the more loving your thoughts are, the more your body will start to update itself. So if you're not too happy with your physical appearance, that also means you have to have more loving thoughts to have more loving emotions for yourself. One of the things you can do as an exercise is look in the mirror. I mean, just stand in front of the mirror and look at you. Just look at you. Describe yourself. And I used to do this when I was much younger. I was a very angry guy. And I was also extremely shy. And especially when it came to the ladies, I was extremely shy. But because,
You're still shy.
I'm still shy?
Yeah.
I'm shy with you, baby.
Yeah.
Nah. So this is a beautiful exercise. So when you look at yourself in the mirror, really just look at yourself. Don't get distracted. look at yourself. Start to appreciate the little things. Then start appreciate the middle things. And start appreciating the big things. The big things. What can you do? How's your life been so far? What accomplishments you have made so far in your life? Obviously, you can accomplish more, but what have you already accomplished? What are your dreams? What are the things you always dreamed about when you was a kid? I mean, all these positive things that you used to think about and what you're thinking right now also will put you in a state of gratification. Be gratified or be in gratitude of yourself. And say, I am grateful for, boom, I am grateful for this, because it makes it personal. When you use I, make it personal.
And feel it, more important.
And exactly.
Feel it.
When you say, I am grateful for this, how does it feel? Oh, it feels nice and warm. As myself.
That was my energy. I was just feeling this energy coming in, and that thing came down. That's how powerful I am. No, guys, kidding.
Okay.
I see the 3M. It's a great company. The marketing is amazing, but it doesn't last as much as you expected. Same thing for our blender. Same thing for our blender. We have a beautiful blender. I won't say names of the brand, and after 2 years fell apart. Now the medical ionizer that we have that makes our water amazing has been with us for 8 years. It's designed to last 25 years. Now imagine that.
Okay.
Imagine having a device that would last you at least 25 years.
Yes. So, what was I going?
Energy.
So do that exercise. If you can do that exercise, that'd be great. Okay, sweet. Yes, baby.
If you guys have any questions, let us know. If there are not many questions, we'll keep this live short because I really have to run and do some errands.
Yes.
Personal errands.
Okay, so let's go into some basic concepts. What we're going to do is, yes. So what I'm going to do is dealing with quality, a quick little quality, and then I'm going to teach you guys what I'm going to do to upgrade my water, to change the frequencies of my water. So let me do this real quick. And this will be in reference. Yeah, I could do probably 2 tests.
Things.
No. It's going to be a quick one. This one's going to be a quick one. Because my baby said that she has some errands to do. So.
You know I do.
Okay. So this is going to be a fun little test. And we'll probably put this on the side. Okay. And this will be a nice little thing. How bad is processed foods? How bad is negative? When you put something negative into your body, how bad is it? Because not a lot of people know how bad it is. And I have this. Okay. So what I'm going to show is I'm going to show the mineral content because we're creatures of minerals, which helps our bodies. And plus, a lot of people like this particular type of test. Okay, so let me bring this here. And I'll put this on the side. Put this over here so we got a little bit more space. Okay. So we are conductive beings because when we have our thoughts, we're firing multiple neurons across our brains. Also, our veins, our muscles also work on electrical impulses. Our hearts work on electrical impulses. And we all know this because if our heart stops, we need a defibrillator to restart the heart. So it restarts the entire system. So because we are conductive, come on, man.
I just give you some tea, I just give him some tea, some stuff.
We'll go with this. Ooh, am I low on battery? No. Okay.
You need to drink water.
I gotta drink more water.
You need to drink water.
Sorry, I've been talking this entire time. I'm parched.
That's crazy.
Ah,
You need to hydrate more. You need to drink more
I need to
water.
drink more water. But we'll go with that. Okay. So you probably already noticed that my structured water has minerals. So everything is good there. Now, Fiji is spring water from Fiji. Fiji is a beautiful place. And we would think that by consuming Fiji will be good for our bodies. But it doesn't have much on minerals, so it's not as conductive. So when you look into drinking reverse osmosis, distilled, purified, it's pure H2O. And because it doesn't have minerals, that will also reduce the mineral content in your body. So it's slowing down your healing. Here, thank you, lemon. Here we have a lemon that has been produced by God, nature, beautiful. And even nature has minerals. So that's why we're supposed to eat fruits and vegetables, because they have water with minerals. And some of your raw vegans, they decided not to drink water at all and just consume as much fruits and vegetables as they can to have their water content. They're very interesting. So here we have one of the most popular alkaline water that also says ionized for hydration. I say, beautiful marketing to a point. Get straight to the point, you know. And you would think that this alkaline water is healthy for the body. Well, let's go straight to the one that's the worst. So if I'll continue on. I'm going consistent. Let me be consistent. So with Essentia, we think that this is the best for our bodies because they say that alkaline water is good for the body. Well, let's find out. So it doesn't have much on minerals. But here in the ingredients, they say it has minerals, but they also say electrolytes for taste. So if they do it for taste and it doesn't light this thing up and it's supposed to be ionization, what happened? I don't know. But if you put salt in it, it'll light up like a Christmas tree. So here we have Sprite. We all know that Sprite is not the healthiest thing to drink. And yes, it does make us smile a little bit. It does get that little burning sensation on our tongues. But we also know that it's not the most healthiest thing in the world. But if you put it in here, ooh, it doesn't light up either. Obviously, it doesn't have minerals. But it did light up a little bit more than the other two.
That's
but obviously,
crazy.
when I go to structured water, even tap water will light this thing up like a Christmas tree.
You know
Why?
what I want to get someday? Mountain Dew. I think a lot of people like Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew. My dad loves Mountain Dew.
I don't know the color of the drink called Monster.
Monster? I wouldn't drink it with a
I
tank
heard.
of
I saw horrible things about it, about the M and what it means. It's crazy.
Yeah. 666. Pickup sticks.
Crazy.
Okay, so this is the basic concept of the minerals. What I'm going to go into next is, I guess I'll go into that. All right, this one I actually need more volume. I'll go with more volume. So this is the most important test because this test tells you everything with health. And this also gives you an idea what is living and what is dead. We know that when we eat our fruits and vegetables, those are living foods. When you eat processed foods, those are dead foods. When you eat meat, we know it's dead. When you eat dairy, it's kind of living, but it's also acid forming. But when you do more processed foods, those are dead foods. It does not give you life. When you eat fruits and vegetables, it gives you life. My Pinjak Salat teacher would tell me, the more living your food is, the more living you're going to be. The more dead your food is, the more dead you're going to be. So, same concept with the word. So, this to me is, oh, it's not even calibrated. Let me see. I'll just double check. Double check 1, 2. Double check 1, 2. Let me see if this works. So I'll go over here. Ooh, the value is low.
Do the pH test in between.
And let me see. Okay, that's looking good. Okay, it's still moving. Okay, sweet. So I can still use it. So this, for me, is the most important test. What this test shows is, are these waters living or dead? Like my Pinchak Salak teacher would tell me. If it has a negative number, it has antioxidants. It's a negative charge because it has an abundance of electrons. Your antioxidants is electrons and your oxidation is protons. So if it's a positive number, these guys would have oxidation if it's a positive number. If it's a negative number, good. Positive number, bad. Negative number, good. So the first question is, we all know that soda is bad. So what's its number?
500, 460, 514. So
Pretty-
between 400 and
Pretty bad.
500.
It's a positive number.
Can Facebook fam see it too? Are you able to show it to them? Can you guys see that? Yes, 467. Beautiful. Thank
Right.
you.
So we know that soda is bad. No brainer. No brainer. But if we go towards what we think is a good brand that's healthy for our bodies,
Positive 345, up and down 310, 300.
it's a positive number.
Also positive 285.
It's less than the soda, which is great, but it's still a positive number. Okay, here we have Fiji. Place is beautiful. It's abundance of life. So will it have antioxidants? What does the number say?
300, let me see, it's moving. 360.
360.
360, making sure that our Facebook and YouTube fam can see it. 300, 400, 380, but it's positive.
Okay, positive number, and it's higher than the Essentia. That's crazy. Hold this.
Fiji used to be my favorite drink before I knew about our water now, by the way,
And
guys.
here you
Fiji
have
Boss.
our water that we make in our kitchen.
You guys can see that. He
Yeah.
has it. Negative 750, up and down. You guys, YouTube and Facebook fam, negative 700, up and down. Do you see the negative on the side? That's amazing.
So by consuming your living foods, this is living water, you can somewhat say, will promote more health, makes you more alive. So just that test alone should say that when you drink, and I'm not saying these guys are bad, I'm just saying they're not as good. They're not the best. This is the best so far. But these are not bad. I'm not saying that they're bad. They're just oxidative.
Oxidation is bad for you. It causes inflammation.
I know.
What are you talking about?
You're right.
We're just being nice.
I'm just saying it's not the
We're
best.
just being diplomatic.
Okay.
I'm Latina, spicy salsa. I'll tell you what
Okay.
it is.
So the other aspect is the pH, and everyone is big onto the pH and so on. But the reason why I do this, they say alkaline water is a scam. I agree. You may be wondering, why the hell does he agree? Yesterday we had a breakthrough. The best breakthrough.
Save
in the
it.
world.
Save it for later.
Yeah, we'll save it next time. But that's such a good breakthrough. Okay, so the reason why I do these pHs is because it shows you something very, very interesting. So we all know. Now I'll give you the baseline. So if it's an acid, it's typically between red, orange, and yellow. If it's neutral, it is green. If it's alkaline, it is blue and above. Blue, purple, 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 purple. Okay, So here we have soda, which we all know that's sad. Yeah, it's sad and also bad. And here we have Essentia. And here we have Fiji. And then we have the water that I make in my kitchen. All right. So you can tell, let me bring this over here. This is orange.
That is crazy. That's a bright orange. It's not just regular orange. That is insane.
That's an orange.
That's the brightest orange I've ever seen.
Here you have, it has Essentia. It's like a dark blue. Here you have Fiji, which is about a greenish blue. So it's still above neutral. And over here, we got a nice, beautiful purple. So pretty simple there. Okay. But that's not the most important part. This is the most important part for this particular test. How bad, and this has the same concept as thoughts and emotions. Like when I said that people believe negativity more than positivity, there's a huge aspect to that. And this is where it gets into this. Let me see. Okay, send me 5 gallons ASAP. Lifetime dream. We'll message you. We'll message you. Okay, so let me get into this concept. So negative thoughts is like this. Negative frequencies is like this. This has an abundance of negative frequencies. Here you have the average Joe. Some people are mediocre. Some people feel pretty happy. Some people are feeling really good. But if you just have a little bit of those negative thoughts, just a scotch, look at that. Just a little bit of those negative thoughts can bring you down. Same thing here. Just a scotch can make those thoughts very negative. And same exact concept of your health. So you drink this, you can drink these guys for an entire week. You do one of these, it will kill your entire week. Kill the entire week, make it extremely acidic. You can be at the best health. You can be a sportsman and drink the best things in the world. Well, this held up much better. Okay, cool. Look at it change. It's going purple to blue. Right there. And it's not a lot. It's not a lot. But you can kill your alkalinity. Even if you're doing the best thing for your health. Doing this, negative thoughts, negative frequencies can destroy you. So, and this is also why I like to do this particular test too. Now this is concentrated. You got that orange. So even if you're depressed, you're sick, this is really sick, trying to do something good doesn't do too much. You got to do a lot. You got to do a lot more. You need to do a lot more. You got to improve your health. That's not doing too much. But when you go over here, see that change? See that change? I need to put more drops in there, but it's not as yellow. Yeah, it's a little bit more diluted. Let me just put it in there.
I have the big picture with all the whole water. You want to use it as a test?
No.
It's trying, yeah.
So this is almost a green. It's a yellowish green, but it's not orange. So it took more positive thoughts to try to neutralize some of those negative thoughts. So that's why I like these particular type of experiments. So if there's certain things in your life that is not going towards the best direction, and you can somewhat see it's very, very negative, then you will have to do more positive things. And I mean an extreme amount. So let's say this. Do an entire week of something extremely positive. Ignore the lies, the negative thoughts. Ignore the lies the entire time. And you'll get to find out that things will start to change. And you just have to keep doing it. And you cannot let any little negative thing, do not absorb any of those negative things, because this is just what's going to happen. You need so much more positive to try to neutralize that negativity. Depression, sickness, like those who have really a lot of health issues, what have you been thinking this entire time? What have you been putting into your body? What movements have you made? What multiple things have you been doing? How many people are you connecting to that's positive? Because even with a lot of your personal development, they say stay away from those who are negative and gravitate to those who are more positive. So if you have a cousin that's extremely positive, but you have a brother and sister and a mom that's extremely negative, say hello during the holidays and spend more time with your cousin. If you have a best friend that's super, super positive and makes you feel good, spend more time with them. They will raise your frequency. You will be they're almost like your lighthouse. And there's some more concepts on that one. So raising your frequencies doesn't have to exactly be the hardest thing in the world. It starts with the one thing you're most responsible for. And even this is like a 50-50. Meaning, you have your conscious mind and your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind has brain memory. By controlling this all the time, you start to change this. And while you sleep, starts to change this. And then this starts to change this. And then all this starts to change this. And then this starts to change this. And then as you're changing those, it gets bigger and bigger. But it all starts from here. It all starts from one. You. Okay, so now that I'm done with this, now we're going to go with this bag. It's going to be quick. So here, if you notice, there is water in this container, and also there's a crystal inside. Like I mentioned, that water is a messenger. And this is just one of those little cool, little nifty little side things where you can actually change the frequency of your water. And what I love about structured water, like your tap has multiple messages. It has multiple messages. But once it goes through the system, the machine that we have, it cleans the message. Once it cleans the message, it's like a blank sheet of paper. Instead of like a mud painting, it becomes a blank sheet of paper. And then when you put it with crystals emit a particular frequency. Because it's now a clean sheet of paper, now the water, which is a clear sheet of paper, is now purple. Purple has a lot of positive frequencies. If you ever look into the benefits of amethysts, the water will assemble those positive benefits of amethyst. And when you drink water with that particular information, the water from this will also send messages to the waters in my body. So by drinking amethyst water, it also helps makes my waters more amethyst-like, which is pretty cool. And obviously, as you're changing the frequencies of your water, that water frequency starts to change your thoughts.
Is that symbiotic energy?
Huh?
Symbiotic energy?
Yes. Oh, babe, you know some stuff, babe. You know some stuff.
What are you talking about? That's normal stuff.
That's normal stuff?
Normal stuff.
Look at my babe.
Or synergy.
Synergy. Okay. So this is one of the things I wanted to show because it's about changing your frequencies. So here, I have my gallon jug. And I also have Evelyn's jug. And that was the whole reason why I was shaking it all about.
What is inside my bottle?
Citric acid.
Oh.
I was cleaning your bottle there.
Thank you.
Okay. Then I put some of that in here.
Are you rinsing it off a little bit?
Right? All right. So I'm basically just rinsing the citric acid.
This is a new test, guys. I don't know what he's doing. He's just surprising us tonight.
Okay.
Let me take that book away. I just don't want to get my book and splashes of water.
Okay. So that's
What are
why I
the
got this.
haters? I miss the haters yelling at us and saying all these nasty things on the chat. What happened? Did I shush them with all the medical documentation and the books and the journals from the doctors?
Okay.
I'm
So
shocked.
here I have 2.5 pH water.
And you don't want me to record this?
No, I'm not going to record it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to sanitize these crystals. There's a thing in there.
What thing?
So this doesn't do anything negative. There are some crystals you're not supposed to put in water. But I made sure that the crystals that I'm going to put in our bottled water is safe enough for our water.
Yes, guys, you cannot just put any crystals in your drinking water, please. Do not drink water from any crystals. The safest ones we know, it's a lot of noise. The safest ones that we know are citrin, amethyst, pink quartz, and clear quartz. That's the four I know. So be careful just adding any crystals to your water.
Yeah, we got clear quartz over here. We have citrine over there. And obviously we got amethyst over here.
Please, guys, do not, if you have a fluoride, do not soak it in the water you drink.
No.
Can't just grab any crystal and do it, guys. You gotta be very mindful.
Okay. So that helped clean that. All right.
My crystal man.
This particular concept is this combination of crystals is supposed to help signal the body to lower its stress. And by lowering the body's stress with the combination of structured water, it will allow, because the whole concept is to lose weight, but the true essence of this is to help decrease the inflammation and stress in the body. So, yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these crystals into these jugs, and then the water that we put in, obviously structured water, it's going to absorb the minerals and the frequencies from these crystals. And we're going to drink that water. It's going to be awesome. Okay, so here, and I have the recipe there, I got citrine. And this is going to be interesting.
Do you need this?
Yeah. So I have amethyst, clear quartz, moonstone, citrine, caroline, sodonite, red agate, which is similar to red jasper, as well as green aventurine. So here with, obviously with plastic, I don't have to worry about anything. Except when things are slamming into each other. Now this is going to be the rough stuff right here. Okay. Where's the other one? Oh, here it is. It's like a marble. Here you have the what was it, the caramine? No, this is I believe the red jasper here. So basically, it's supposed to help with the decrease of inflammation. So with the assistance of structured water, which has an abundance of electrons, the electrons will reduce the inflammation. But also, by adding these bad boys, this will also deal with the frequencies of things. So I got 2 of these. And so I got 1, 2, and I got 1, 2. Then I have this, which is the citrine. And here, citrine here, and here. So I got pretty much a 2 of almost everything. And here I have quartz spears. And this is for purification. So I'm going to put that in there too. We got clear quartz, rumbled. So I got those. So let me mix those and bring that in there. Then we have the amethysts here. So basically, I'm cleaning all these stones as I'm putting them into the jug. And this is going to be very, very interesting. Then I got aventurine right over here, so it's green. Oh, this is going to make a lot of good, glorious noise over here. Then we have, which is this one? This one is selenite. These blue guys. It almost gets into the colors of the chocolates, actually. So I thought that was very interesting as I was gathering these stones. And then we have these are red agate, I believe. Okay, this one's going to be a tough one. So what I have here, which I couldn't find a bigger version, but we have to be somewhat cautious, is moonstone. Moonstone. That's going to be pretty cool. So when we go bottoms up, don't go too deep in the bottoms up. But the cool thing about these stones, they don't do anything negative to you other than it's not the most pleasant thing to go in your mouth. Okay. So when it comes to bottled waters, do you guys have any particular questions as I'm putting these crystals into this jug? Lifetime Dream. Yeah, we have to hook you up. So, is there anybody in the California area? California. We're here in San Diego, and we found a beautiful vendor that has crystals, and we're just extremely blessed to have found this vendor that has these particular stones. Because if he didn't, I would have had to go on Amazon or something. And yeah. So hopefully some of this information that I was able to provide you makes a little bit of sense. Because the interesting thing is when you deal with more natural foods have a higher frequency than a lot of dead foods. So when you're trying to improve your frequencies or trying to improve your health, we all know that the more fruits and vegetables you eat, the healthier you're going to be. And the reason is because it's raising your frequency. You probably haven't heard me say too much about it, but there's a group of people. They're known as breatharians. All they do, meaning they do not drink nor eat food in most cases. They have developed a system where you do not need food nor water to survive. There's this guy from India, a really old guy. Wherever that went. There's a really, really old Indian guy where these scientists and doctors, they monitored this one Indian guy for an entire week and found out that he did not eat, nor drink, nor defecate at all. The weirdest part is, because he drank no water, they noticed that his bladder would fill up and then it will go down. It'll fill up and then it'll go down. They were wondering, like, how is that even possible? And I have to admit, the guy was really, 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 really slim. And he didn't do too much in movement, except a lot of meditation. And one of the things I did look up with a lot of these breatharians is to even get to that point, you have to be able to meditate a particular way for your body to even tap into an energy source. Because obviously, when we eat food, we're actually gathering energy from that food. And these particular individuals, what? More moonstones. These particular individuals, they actually get their food when they meditate, meaning they're not eating, they're absorbing things. So I thought that was interesting. So just wanted to go with that little tidbit of information. But hopefully the information that I was able to disclose tonight would give you a little bit of an idea about changing your thoughts to change your reality and stuff. So thank you so much for your time, and celebrate good times, 4,000 followers for Evelyn's account. I'm still trying to build my stuff, and I'm on the Alkalize Man. So if you want to check me out on TikTok, please ask as many questions as you like. I may not have all the answers, but at least I know where to go towards, or if I don't know, I don't know. But the information that you guys share, I always learn something. I love it. And obviously, those are on the Hydration Angels TikTok. You can message her, you can follow her, and then she'll follow you. Message her, ask as many questions as you can. And also, if you need a better messaging system, Instagram does a very good job. So if you want to follow Evelyn on TikTok, on Instagram, please. She'll be more than willing to help you, because all at the same time, you guys can message, use all those emojis and whatnot, but also have those video calls as well. So ask as many questions you guys like, especially when it comes to structured water. There's a lot to learn about structured water and a lot of amazing things. So the reason why we went towards this whole structured water stuff is because it helped Evelyn significantly, especially during those muscle cramps and aches and pains from her car accidents. With me, I don't wear glasses. I was able to reset my organs. I have lost 44 pounds in 35 days. I have cleared out my skin. I used to have dry patches and other things. And also, I've been able to just improve my health
all entirely. And also, I've been doing all these different types of experiments. And the cool part is, my muscles are reacting very, very nicely for the first time. So, ooh, good stuff. So, thank you for spending some of your time with us. Thank you so much. We're honored, and I hopefully you guys have a beautiful evening. So, stay healthy and be an alkalized human. To then, peace.
Thank you so much, guys. Have a beautiful one. Much love. Take care. Bye bye. Thank you, my loves. Bye bye.